What's up, guys? It's your boy Blaze J back in for another video. Today we're gonna be talking about the banners out right now on global. Two banners, or technically three, four. Um, and I'm just gonna talk about them and see which ones you should summon on and how you should prioritize your gems or your crystals and tickets. Um, so first, let's talk about the standard summon. Like any game, every standard character like this red Yami or gets added to these once the banner leaves. Basically like premium characters maybe yes. Um, like normal characters that would always get added and be in filler future other banners. So you never want to summon these. You always want to do these like free singles, right? And that's about it. Um, red Yami, they come in every mid month. They always come a week after the seasonal or 2 weeks after, depends on the schedule Global's gonna have. But uh, on the character, you don't really want to summon for them. It depends how good they are. Like this red Yami, should you summon for this red Yami? Let's talk about him. As you can see, we have his LR passive, or not his LR passive, his dupe passive, which does 40% increased damage dealt when attacking a boss. His LR is 50% increased crit damage, so he can get hit hard when he crits. He has AoE bleed. Um, he bleeds it when he lands a crit, and when he's stunned when they have a bleed on them. So, and it attacks a boss after granting a 30% increased damage buff, which is good. Like he's a really good boss killer. And then his ultimate increased crit rate level 2 by 18%. He also bleeds for 80%. It does hit hard. It does hit really hard. And then his combo with himself is just inactive buff and does extra damage. It's like nothing special. But with his Jack the Ripper one, it does extra damage, 40% increased damage dealt buff. Uh, if an enemy has bleed on them, so he is a pretty good unit to farm with and good boss killer for raids. He's pretty good doing at the high damage. As you guys know, his skill page, everyone should have it. Grants 2.5 increased crit rate at the end of allies' turn, stacks it to 5%. So what is that? Let me do the math. It's like 10, 12.5%. I don't know what the max is. Let me check actually what the max, how that looks like maxed out. I wonder if I can check here. Yeah. So 4.5% multiplied by 5, it's like 22, 24, 24%, something like that. I don't know what's dude. Okay, y'all not good. I can't do math right now. Just say it's high 20s, right? So that works perfectly with him because he needs to crit so he can get the bleed off, so he can do the extra damage. So, but like I said, you shouldn't summon unless you're a mega whale. Um, just stick to saving, or we'll get to this next banner. Summon on this banner. Seasonals. This is up for 11 days. Usually they're out for like 2 weeks. And then we get the mid-month banner, and then they get added to the standard summon. Then we get the next season. But these three characters, Mimosa is the most valuable. She is the most relevant character out of these three in JP right now. Let's talk about her. So with Mimosa, her enhanced passive grants 10% reduced damage taken, and then her unique restores 50% HP of an ally resurrected by a special skill. So when she revives with her ult, right here, she revives to 30%. Grants all allies increased damage or increased defense, which is 140%, and grants all allies HP recovery equal to 180 of own magic attack. So she's gonna be this. Also, by the way, this HP recovery does not add to the if you do revive someone. They always go to 30, or if you have her at LR 50. And this increased defense is really good, and obviously the heals really good. She heals so much. Trust. Once you even if you level these up, if you have her magic attack based, she does so much. Right here, grant all allies HP recovery equal to 120% own magic attack. Grant extend buff duration by 1 turn buff to a designated ally. So like you can choose which one. It's an AoE, but if you click on a character, that will have the effect on this. And grant all allies increased damage, resist res level 2 by 25%, which is good. This heals the lowest person with the lowest health by 120, 4% increase SP plus 1. It's really good. She's really good. And then this, her combined skill, 50% chance, will turns into 80% chance, and then it becomes 2, which is really good to be honest. But you mainly don't want to be using that because like this ult is really good. So that's her, and then her skill page. 20% chance to grant all allies remove debuffs. It's not really that good. It's just 1 debuff, so it is good for her, but on another character, not really. And next, let's go to Yami. Yami Sukehiro. We got his enhanced passive, increased damage dealt by 10%, and then his unique grants 50% increased favor damage dealt. So against red units, you can do extra damage. Increase all attack buff by 30%. When you have 4 or more SP. Inflicts HP recover. So that's like infecting some of these sins. Counters Mimosa right now in the PvP or anybody that heals, and grants 1 SP plus 1 buff to self. And then the ult is probably the best thing about him. In total silence, and it reduces SP by 3. Total silence is they can't use their ult or their second skill. They can only use this skill or their combined. And obviously his combined is remove barrier, which is pretty good. Down the line when we go against Noelle, he is a pretty good Noelle counter. Season 2 Noelle when she does drop. And then let's go to his skill page. So he does get SP plus 2 buff and removes 1 debuff. When debuff is removed, attacks. That's to him only though with his skill 2. And then he gets 20% plus chance to grant SP plus 1 upon attacking. I don't know what the max is, but I guess it's like 50, right? He is pretty good right now in the mono blue meta. Not really characters can stop him, except for like Fuego Leon. And then let's go to Red Asta. Red Asta, he is a boss killer, and he's pretty good in PvP. And PvE, I'll tell you why. Grants 12% increased attack for 2 turns at the start of wave, and grants 4% increased attack at the start of turn. Attacks up to 3 times, so 4, 8, 12. 12 and 12 is really good. 24. His first skill, it does an extra attack, 50% chance to get extra if an active buff is present. Then it grants itself 2% increased damage dealt up to 5 times. And then his second skill, increase all attack and increase mobility 8% chance to increase it. And his ultimate is when if enemy who's 80% or above HP, when you attack him, you will get an extra turn. Even if you kill him from 80%, let's say you one shot, you get an extra turn. But if he's not 80% HP, you will not get an extra turn. And it attacks a boss after granting a 30% increased damage though. So he is a boss killer, and he's pretty good at PvP. And removes barrier. The reason why he's good in PvP is because he's the fastest attacker in the game. And with his, if you go first, of course you're gonna go first with him. You can use his ult, and then his second skill is pretty much kill anyone. And then here we have attacks after granting increased level 2, 8% chance to grant, or this is already there. I'm pretty sure since I have him and stuff already, it already shows. But his skill page is pretty good. Increased crit damage by 12%. I don't know, I forgot how much it goes up to, but crit damage just solo is just really good. So I talked about all these 3 characters. This is the banner you want to summon on. Forget the other banners. There's a skill page banner if you want to get a skill page, but you for the players, don't do that. The only skill page like probably worth going for, it might be just Asta's. But if you do summon on this banner, you want to try to get 2 of them and then get the 3rd one from the key. I would try to get Mimosa first and then Yami. These 2 are like tied for me right now. Yami's really good in the blue meta. He's really good just being a fast attacker and doing some great damage, single target. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video and have any questions, please leave it down in the comments down below. I really appreciate it, all the support you have been showing, and yeah, I'll see y'all later. Take care, guys.